Hello ladies and gentlemen, friends and followers, welcome back to another live stream today here at the wonderful airport of Johannesburg in South Africa in our A320 Fenix A320 IA engines. And as you can hear, we're already connected to the VATSIM network. There will be a CPT tonight for approach, I think it is. So we will actually help this guy to get somewhat more traffic. And yeah, departure is in about 40 minutes, so we just go ahead already and start the boarding process. Planned fuel is fine, so we go ahead and load the aircraft using GSX boarding and refueling. And so that I don't hear the other traffic all the time, I go ahead and change the frequency. So it's a fairly short hop today, down to Durban on the south coast of, or southeast coast, or whatever you want to tell it, of South Africa. Alternate today is Maputo, and yeah, as always, when I'm down here in South Africa, I'm really looking forward to today's flight. It's always kind of, you know, somewhat kind of special for me, at least. I really like the country, the surroundings. So yeah, for me, it's definitely really nice. Okay, now let's see. Flight number today is 0 Alpha Alpha 571. By the way, I used to get rid of the problem with the FPS. I deleted the shader cache. I hope that this was the issue. This afternoon I did a flight from Geneva to Corfu in Greece, and I had no issues whatsoever. And yeah, I hope that this managed my problems to delete the shader cache. Hey Yoshio, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I will definitely enjoy the flight. It's always great to fly in South Africa, so I will definitely enjoy this flight. Thank you so much, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it as well, being here on the stream. Fuel and tanks 5.7. So we just get the catering loaded up while we are entering the ATFCM info. Please check your VDGS panel and follow the startup window given in vatsim.vadgs. Okay. This is not displaying anything. Oh, wait a second. Not sure if this helps. Okay, now we got it. Now it's displaying at least something. Let's see, A320 stand, I don't know, this number keeps the same. I have no idea why that is. Okay, anyways, we're getting refueled. I'm gonna check vats.im/vdgs to check my actual departure time. Yeah, it's giving me 16:10, 35 minutes. That's good. And we have a planned taxi time of about 15 minutes. But that's good. Okay, now for the departure, let's go ahead and check the flight plan. So as for the departure, we're planning according to the flight plan. Runway 03 left for departure. The APDAC 1 Bravo departure, and we're gonna approach runway 24 in Durban King Shaka Airport. APDAC 1 Bravo from runway 03 left this is what we can enter right away. And we will then soon request a clearance. I'm not sure if there is CPDLC here in South Africa. I don't think there is. Nope, there is not. So we gonna go ahead and request via voice. Let's see, we have Johannesburg Information Alpha. Expect zone VMC, arrival 3 right, departure 3 left, clearance delivery frequency 118.1, transition level 90, wind 310 degrees 13 knots, varying between 270 and 330, CAF OK, temperature 15, QNH 1015. Okay, so we have the QNH set already, 1015 is set, and is set here as well. Departure is set as well. Let's check if there is no discontinuity. Well, that's interesting. We have top of climb and then top of descent already, like 3 minutes later. Well, we will see. We can type in the approach already, so we're gonna go for ILS Yankee 24 right, 24, and then the Upma, what is it called? Upmat 1 Bravo arrival. So we enter this, and let's see again. Yeah, okay, this looks better. You know, it's still 5 minutes only, but okay, whatever. Okay, now we are requesting boarding. We can go with the preliminary load sheet already. See what it gives us. We use flap config 1. And for the intersection, there is only full length, so there's nothing else we can do. So we just, you know, use that. Other than that, we're now just waiting for the passengers to board the aircraft before we then also enter the final approach stuff. Okay, now for the charts, we go ahead for those ones. So we are parking over here. So we will probably push back facing southwest, like this direction, and we taxi here onto Bravo. Is there? I think there is a, yeah. So we will push back like. Why can I not draw a line? Wow. At first it's not working, and then it's doing some weird stuff here. Okay, but anyhow, we're gonna push back this, and then we're gonna go and taxi Bravo, and then all the way here to the runway. Hey Marco! Handling busy with something at the moment, but once I'm free, my squad and I will pull up to your stream. Oh, that's nice to hear. Okay, so this is set. This is set. We have. Is this saved? If I draw that line, is that okay? The line is saved. That's great. Okay, for the departure, if I zoom in here a little, we're gonna fly on a heading of 035, and then we turn onto whatever heading this is. We will check that later, to Oscar Romeo 379, where we need to be at or below flight level 90, and actually climb to flight level 110, further climb under radar control, climb on 035 track to Oscar Romeo 378, then turn right to 379, and so on and so on. So the clearance limit is flight level 110. This is probably what I also get via the clearance. Now if I go for reference noise abatement, we're gonna check that quickly. No aircraft are to use runway intersection for takeoff between, okay, in order to minimize ground safety flying. All jet aircraft are to operate, adopt NADP2 procedure for all takeoffs. Procedures may be disregarded if at 3,000 feet, or when leveled off by ATC, or when leveled by SITS. Immediately after takeoff, turnouts must as far as possible be avoided. and runway heading must be maintained to a reasonable altitude. Well, that's weird because the departure is telling me something different. When possible, aircraft must climb at the best angle of climb after takeoff, and this must be maintained until all build-up areas are overflown or the desired altitude has been reached. So basically, let's see, NADP2 is giving me 1,000 feet above airport altitude to reduce thrust, and at the same altitude we're gonna increase the speed as well. Let me quickly see. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 1,000. Okay, let me quickly Google that. Okay, I can't find it. I think it's 1,000 feet above airport altitude. We can see here the airport altitude is 55, so it's 5558. So it should be 6558, and well, that's at least what we will enter here. 6558, 6558. There we go. And if I check the climb performance, I want to climb at the best angle of climb. Oh, boarding is completed. Great. I want to climb at the best angle of climb, but we will not use V2 plus 2. Okay, let's first enter this and then we're gonna check that later. 55.4 is set, 31.9 is set, 5.701 is set. Okay, we can now go ahead and check the departure performance. We calculate, we send to the MCDU, so we have 152, flex temp 58, flaps 1/down 0.4, we have 152, so 152, 162, let's give it 170 as pre-select for the climb. I just need to pay attention to get rid of this once we are airborne again, which is kind of weird. I mean, like, oh well, whatever. Flight level 110 is set, constraints on, terrain radar on, and now we go ahead and go over to ground to request our clearance. One, 2, 1, 9er. Okay. What I can also do is, by the way, I'll keep that more quiet. Double check. It's now information Bravo. Okay, let's double check. Wind 290 at 9er. It's still a runway. Oh, nice. They changed the runway. Okay. And QNH is now 1016. Let's see if this is also implemented already. No, it's not. So this is now the issue. See, we have 1016 according to the... okay, there we go. Got it now. Okay. So it's runway 21 right now for departure, but we go ahead and request a clearance anyway. Johannesburg ground, a very good evening. Springbok 571 requesting clearance to King Shaka, please. We have information Bravo on board A320.
Springbok 571, what's on the ground today? To King Shaka, flight level 350 on request after departure runway 21 right, flies the non-standard runway track. Climb initial level 90 and squawk 4054.
Roger, we're clear to King Shaka, flight level 350 on request, out of runway 21 right, non-standard runway track, flight level 90, and a heading of correction is squawk of 4054, Springbok 571.
Springbok 571, beat back correct, coming ready for push and start.
Wilco, Springbok 571. Okay, so we don't have a departure route, we're flying non-standard. That changes a lot of stuff. So for departure, 21 right, no transition and no sit.
10101, I'm on ground, good day, you either 5.
Check takeoff data, we're gonna check that. We have 21 right.
101, you click Cape Town, flight level 360 on request after departure.
It's basically the same.
Right, comply with the Ragul 1 Delta departure. Climb level 90, squawk 4020.
Hey Ivan, welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. There's still some time left. I need to wait for the CPT to start.
Take on of departure, runway 21 right, but go 1 Delta departure. And
airplane is still loading fuel. I don't. I think this is this is just an error. That's just an error.
101.
Okay, so we can turn on the pumps already. We keep the packs off here for the moment. We don't need them. Yeah, but we still have like 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go, and it's a wonderful time right now, but I think when we're about to depart, it's already night time, so... Doors are closed, but the baggage did not... well, whatever. Yeah, I think so, yeah. So 6560 is to be set thrust reduction and acceleration altitude. Takeoff data confirm. Okay, 152. Is it 152? I think it's 151. Okay, let me do that again. Send to MCDU. Okay, it's sent, but it's not asking me to confirm. Well, okay, no worries, no worries. So we just keep a pre-selected speed of 170 so that we can climb as fast as possible. We need to change our initial altitude to flight level 90. We can leave the constraints off here. Whoops. Okay, and now we go ahead for the checklist. Gear pins and covers have been removed. Fuel quantity 5.7 if I'm not mistaken. Yes. 5.7 selected. I just took a screenshot. I don't know why. Brain fog, I guess. Seatbelt signs and IDIRS are on nav. Seatbelt signs on. Barrel ref, we have set both on 1016. Actually, we have set this one to 1016 also, the standby one. And now I need to check the VDGS panel. Let's see. I think this all looks good. We have about 15 minutes left before we actually be able to start. But we're all set. Actually, the boarding was quite fast. I was surprised that it was actually that fast. What I need to do, if I check the charts and I go for ground charts, airport briefing, general, low visibility procedures, run taxi procedures, parking information, cut to taxi procedures, startup, pushback and taxi. Aircraft on Delta 2, 3 and 4 must push back to face north and exit via taxiway Golf 8 onto taxiway Alpha. Okay, let's see. Delta 2, 3 and 4. Okay, we can, by the way, we can remove our line here because we will not taxi that way. I don't really know where taxiway Delta 2, 3 and 4 is. Okay, this is not the one I was looking for. Parking stands. This one is what I was looking for. This is Apron Alpha. Textile line Lima in India. Okay, there's nothing specific. There are also no information about any kind of APU usage. As we're connected, I just assume, I'm not sure, but I assume we have maybe fresh air available. At least I hope so. So let's do that. And I just see that the controller is already online.
Johannesburg, ground is now closing. Contact approach from 124.5. Advice.
So I just update my. Why does it say no flight data found? Huh? SAA, okay, 1600. Not yet time for startup. Okay, there we go. 1 minute, I just go ahead and get something to drink, and as the ground controller said, we need to contact now approach 124.5. So I go and get something to drink, and once I'm back, we're gonna start our approach, a departure. Hello, here I am again. Welcome to the stream, Fever Beaver. I'm fine, thank you so much. I'm absolutely fine. We're about to start now. We're switching over to approach, and we go ahead and start the APU. Oh, it's very dark, is it? Why is it so dark? Okay, let's put it like this. Okay. Now. There is currently no ATIS available. We got the clearance already, so we can switch to on. The APU is coming up. Yeah. Just put. I don't know why everything is so dark. That's really, really weird. So I tune up everything. Okay. Here we go. 8PU is now started. We start the chrono, so we wait 1 minute before we can then finally start up the APU bleed. But we can remove the PCA, we can remove the chocks. APU is available, so we remove the external power. And then we can start also with the beacon.
Radar, very good evening to you. 1A101 Sat Alpha 10 requesting push start. 1A101 Radar, good evening.
I don't know what's wrong with that.
1A101, we'll be changing the runways. Your CSTK off, level 36 on the break. After departure, runway 3 left.
Oh, come on, they are turning again. Oh, you kidding.
And score 4020. 4020, request Cape Town, 03 left. After departure, we may say runway check, 1A10. 101, reback correct, pushback and start of the facing south, QH 1016. Pushback facing south, 1A10, 1026. 1001, just confirm 1016 for the QH. 1016, solid, 1A10.
Okay, now.
Going to get over the evening. Deliver to let offering a top Venom 300 like to pick up iPod George flight level 400 on the list.
Deliver to Alpha Golf GeForce RTX. Evening, you're clear.
I think this guy is already connected as well. He's looking like he's lifted.
We'll take 10 on please to load up a golf.
Sorry, say again.
If we could take 2 Nano to load up a golf.
Load up golf. After departure runway 29, non-standard, maintain the runway track. Time initially flight level 150, score 0562.
Clear to George flight level 400 on request departure runway 29, non-standard, maintain runway track, initial climb 150 and score 0522 to load up a golf.
Hello Mars, hi, welcome to the stream.
Walker, we've got an engine started.
Okay, I'll reduce the controller's audio a little bit.
We'll be taxiing in about 2 minutes to load up.
Johannesburg radar, very good evening. Springbok 571, we are ready for push and start. We are ready to copy Springbok 571. It's now 03 left again. Roger, McLeod 2, King Shaka, out of runway 03 left, flight level 350 on request after departure, runway track, climb flight level 90, and squawk remains the same 4054, Springbok 571.
Bravo 571, brief activate, just waiting for the approved, facing south, QNH 1016.
Push and start is approved, face south, QNH 1016, Springbok 571. Holy moly. Okay, we continue to push. We say phase a nose left, and we change this one again.
Juliet Oscorp with taxi.
Juliet Oscorp, taxi administration to runway 29, no
Parking brake released.
Right, taxi on discretion to runway 29 and we'll grab our connection. Thank you very much, Juliet Oscorp.
Okay, there we go. APU bleed is on, APU is on, and we can now go to start engine number 1. Why is N2 not visible? Or N3 or whatever it is? Oh, N1, yeah, of course, because we're flying the IAE engines. It's good now. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Dom, for telling me.
Report train ready for departure.
We'll call you Juliet Oscorp.
Okay, engine 1 is coming up. Where is it? Oh my goodness, I was just shocked for a second here. I feel like the IAE engines take like forever to start up. Brakes are set. We're clear to disconnect. Okay, great. Now, starting engine number 2. I feel like it's taking a lot longer than what it takes on the CFM engines. Is it running up? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It is. See, that's why it's important to observe. Okay, the pin is down there. Yo, Fiba Viva, you just received the next, or enough points to request the next flight. Helsinki to Prague is my wish for the 5K, no problem. I will write it down in the Discord when I'm airborne for the next, or one of the next flights. Okay, so we can turn off the APU because the engines are now running. We start the chrono to see the warm-up. Pressure is fine. The front, I'm not sure if 170 is actually enough. It should be 200, I don't know. Doesn't have to be the next, like literally. No, but it will be one of the next flights. Okay, so we go flaps 1. Performance page, we have down 04, so we go with flight controls check, full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, and neutral, rudder full left, and full right, and neutral. Go /04. We use flight plan over here. This is all done. Springbok 571 is ready to taxi.
Springbok 571, follow the on air 737, 100 Bravo, runway 03 left, 5 Bravo.
Follow the 737 in front of us via Bravo to hold it 0.03 left, Springbok 571. Okay, so release the parking brake. Taxi light on. And off we go! Oh, nice! I'm welcoming my Nightbot guy. Cool. Okay, we can turn on the weather radar. Auto brake set to max. Arm the speed brake. Press the takeoff button. Takeoff config is normal. We're good to go. Oh, I didn't start my Elevatex flight. Quickly start tracking. There we go. I can't even see the other aircraft. Is he gone? I think he logged off, right? He disconnected. I can't see him anymore. And by the way, runway 124 in Durban is also not used anymore. Hey Drini, welcome to the stream. I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing fine, thanks. Yo, you're welcome. It's always nice to hear you're doing good. Can enter chrono here. It's a very short flight today. Only about an hour, I think.
Clear for takeoff 1300 to leave off coast.
Okay, we're approaching the holding point. The controller is doing well so far. Yes, he is. This is the cut to holding point, so we can continue the taxi. We ding the cabin. Because the cabin is not ready yet. Clear for takeoff 02 left, Springbok 571. It's still not yet ready. But honestly, this is a CPT exam, so I would normally wait here until... Oh, cabin ready now. Yeah, thank you. Take your seats, please. Okay, chrono is running. We have weather radar on. We have TARA set. We're all good to go. And off we go. Okay. Oh, by the way, we need to go runway track, so pull the heading knob. Okay, there we go, and release the brakes. Manflex 58 SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. $80 knots. $100 knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Runway track. That's right, to 571's passing 6,400. Climbing level 150, direct up that for Springbok 571. Okay, I first need to go here and go direct up mat. Autopilot 1 on. I've been trying to master landing the flight vector, but it's too difficult for me. I haven't gotten a single smooth landing, not to say first landing. I almost drifted off the runway. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, this is a whole different level of flying. Okay, did I not set ignition? Why is ignition on? Why is ignition on? Okay, whatever. I didn't turn off the packs also. Oh my goodness, I'm such a bad pilot. We're still at 170 knots, so that I can climb fast. But we can now clear the selected speed. Is there any invalid delete? Okay, how can I change the speed? Oh, like this. Okay, never mind. Okay, so lights off. And we release the cabin. Look at that. Turn it off and on, it should disappear. Yeah, it's crazy, is it? That's why I so love South Africa. Flaps up, or flap 0. Over's advisory 122.8, Springbok 571, good luck, bye bye. Okay, so over to advisory 1228. And we can climb up to flight level 350 now. Oops. That was maybe a little bit too high. There we go. Yeah, so see, that's why I love to fly in South Africa. I can't even tell you why. I mean, like, if you fly through Los Angeles or whatever, I think it's even more breathtaking, but you know, South Africa, for me at least, always have like kind of a special, I don't know, kind of a special vibe or something. But yeah, we are airborne now, and runway has been changed to runway 06 in Durban. So that means we're flying the UPMAT 1 Alpha arrival instead of the UPMAT 1 Bravo. And from there on we most likely join the ILS or whatever it is. Yeah, ILS Zulu or ILS Yankee, I double check. Let me see, ILS Yankee is like this, ILS Zulu. Let's go for the ILS Zulu. I like that more. I prefer the go around more than what we have with the other one. So ILS Zulu 06, UPMAT 1 Alpha, and then there is no VIA. Okay, and we insert select heading or track first. Oh yeah, because this is the direct waypoint I'm about to change, so we can now get back onto the route. No nav intercept. Well, direct UPMAT. There we go. Okay, and we can now see we climb up, and I don't really know where we will be at our cruising altitude. I think we're not even reaching the cruising altitude. Why did it set flight level 350? That doesn't make any sense if we can't even reach it. Yeah. Oh well, we have about 10 minutes. Okay, well, that's good, is it? Now it becomes very dark, so we turn off the floodlights here as well. Get rid of the floodlights, get rid of the dome lights, annunciator lights can become too dim. We darken this a little bit, and then we have, where's the button for it? Here. Okay. Okay. Make everything a little bit darker. Oh no, this is the speaker. Because it's really, I feel like it's really bright. Like this, maybe it's better. You should try flying in America. Yeah, true. I've not been to America for a long time now. Maybe it's about time to go there again, and maybe do some JetBlue flights or something. Actually, what I want to do is in August or something, like, you know, in autumn. I want to actually go ahead and buy some wing stuff for Airbus, simply because, you know, I usually like Boeing more, like flying wise I like it more, but I mean Airbus is so, you know, with one setup you can literally fly any Airbus. You know, with one setup you can fly the A330, the A320, the A321, 319, everything is the same. For Boeing, well, basically it's the same. You could also go anything, but if you go to Europe and fly with Airbus, you will find a lot of routes. As you go with Boeing, you're basically stuck to Ryanair and some niche things like, I don't know, Luxair and KLM, but even them, they have like A321s and stuff. Ryanair is a simple Boeing fleet, but I just have the impression that Airbus is a lot more variable for flights. Your overlay says state pushback. Okay. That's interesting. Let me see. That's interesting. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I just don't know why that is. Starting engines. That's actually... I think something is wrong. Okay, wait a second. I mean, not a big deal. I didn't always war. Yeah, it was. It was. That's why I'm, you know. It seems like. Okay, what? Yeah. Okay, what do we have now? Okay, well, it should be correct now. I'm just not sure why the, you know, the overlay I have says that it's, you know, not correct. Let's see. I have no idea, but I think it's now, well, it's given en route, it's given the arrival time, it's given the call time. I think, yeah, okay. I think this is the best I can get now. Okay. Yeah, well, I know flying in the dark is always kind of, you know, boring, but on the other hand, it's, I mean, it's real life, is it? So I just keep it as it is. I can actually turn on some music because, you know, very calm in the background. runway wise. Okay. Have you ever been to South Africa? Not on a no. Actually, no. I've never been to South Africa in real life, unfortunately. But it's definitely on my go-to list. I might even do a return flight. I mean, why not, huh? By the way, we need to enter the destination data. I almost forgot that. So requesting the weather information. So we have 060 at 8, 060 at 8, temperature 18 degrees, and the QNH is 1010. Perfect flight time. I personally get bored during flight more than 1.5 hours. Yeah, definitely, but you know, you can watch YouTube videos besides, or you could go and you know, do something else as long as you're listening to like if there's a VATSIM controller calling you, as long as you're listening and replying, then everything is fine. 487 is the Barrow, 487 on the Barrow. We have some bad weather down here, and you can see, by the way, the weather antenna is tilted up to +1, and it's also, by the way, saying it's not even changing. Ah, okay. Yeah. Let's see if this is changing. It was tilted upwards, but we still get the clouds down here. Are you going to watch the friendly match against USA this weekend? I think so, yeah. Okay, so for the approach, quickly check the arrival. 06, refresh, apply. We go medium, auto brake, idle, and check the fuel. 4.1, 100. Okay, so 60. We make it 60 tons. Oh, we can go low auto brake, but a little bit more than half the runway. Let's see, arrival. We go with the APMA 1 Alpha to the approach Alice Zulu 06. And for the approach, we're gonna land runway 06, a little bit more than half the runway, so we might vacate via hotel. And then we have the Delta apron over here, the Charlie and the Bravo apron over here, so we taxi down to this apron over here. And we're gonna park here at, I don't know, Alpha 12, Alpha 13, something like this. Really, I basically always land auto brake low. Why is the music stopped? Okay, for the arrival, Abmat 1 Alpha. Do we have any restrictions? Altitude-wise, only this one. Speed-wise, we have, but platform altitude is 3,000 feet, so that's what we enter in. So I always, almost always go land auto brake low. And I should also do a flaps 3 landing actually. I mean, the runway is long enough, is it? I could go landing, oh yeah, we'll go landing flap 3. Config 3, 137, that's fine. So double check the recall. Normal. I haven't flown in South Africa on X-Plane, should try it out, maybe a cargo flight. Oh yeah, of course. South Africa is really nice, I love it. So we start our descent. Okay. Good. Okay, so this is all good. Documentation. Departure change approach. Barrow ref. As we're descending already, and we will directly go down to 3,000 feet. I can set the QNH 1010 here already. Wait, why is it? Okay, 1010. And then we have the seatbelt. Why is it? There's no descent checklist. Okay, never mind. Oh, there is some bad weather over here. It's saying CAF OK in the METAR. Let me quickly check. This is something also since the latest update. It's always getting off live. I don't know why that is. I will not go through that. If this persists, we do a right turn over here and fly through it. On the other hand, it looks like it's moving quite fast also. Well, we will see. Company message, I think that's the message of the delay, if we have a delay or not. No ADC required, perfect. And we really have to pay. Like, this is something I don't understand. Like, you see, the clouds are changing so fast. I mean, I don't know if this is possible in real life, but I know it's changing so fast. Terrain-wise, it's good. We have a maximum terrain of 5,600, if I see that correctly. Let me see. Yeah, 5,600, so absolutely no factor here. But the weather radar is... well, we really have to pay attention there. It's so dark. The Milky Way, but there is no moon, that's why it's so dark. I can't see, like, I don't see much more than you guys. But it looks great with the, you know, with the mountainous terrain here and the clouds. Prediction of 205 feet per minute. Okay, okay. That's a good challenge. Don't know about the traffic situation in Johannesburg. Okay, so we will also do the flight back to Johannesburg. So once we're on the ground, we're basically deboarding, reboarding, refueling, and while the aircraft is deboarding, I will reset the flight plan, so we will not have a look on the landing today. Is it too low? I have no idea if you will be actually. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's fine and sometimes it's not. See, all the clouds disappeared here. This is so weird. Like, where are they going? Are they, like, they're not above us, not below us? Where did the clouds go? I have no idea. Okay, we need more drag, so we turn on get the speed brakes off. Okay, we're back on profile. And now all the clouds are gone. All the bad weather is gone there. I have no idea what that is. Okay, and we can get the speed brake back in. We're back on the profile, back on the speed. Turn on the constraints and just have a look that we, yeah, 250. Next will be only 210 knots. Okay, we will not do that. I will cancel this speed constraint, simply because we need to go back quickly for the CPT. So I just keep the speed at 250. Turn on the seatbelt signs. I don't know. This cloud doesn't look very welcoming. honestly. But the weather radar is not showing anything, right? So seems to be fine. We will need anti-ice though. Anti-ice on. And the cloud is gone. See, that's what I mean. Like, where is the cloud going? I mean, and see, this is back again. See, this is what I mean. Like, you're flying, there is bad weather, and then you're approaching and the bad weather is gone. Looks great, but really weird. Well, in that case, I don't need anti-ice. Yeah, magic clouds, yeah. Definitely. We're way above our descent path, though. I pull out the speed brakes. Cabin is taking FPS. Look at that. FPS down to 15 here in the cabin. Wow, that's crazy. It's like, wow. Okay, go back to the cockpit, please. And FPS back up to 50. So the cabin in the Fenix is a problem for me. Oh, by the way, just to show you something, like if you go back here, okay, there are too many clouds. Look at that, how beautiful it is. I really like the approach. Why does it change again? Oh goodness. Also, the approach into Port Elizabeth is very, very nice. If you want to go off from live weather. No, I want to have live weather. I'm just wondering, like, why is the simulator not, you know, using it, so to say? Maybe it's an Elevatex problem. Maybe it's an Elevatex problem. Let me see. If I turn on live, I need to get the speed brake back in. Might be a problem of Elevatex because Elevatex tries to synchronize the weather and the system time, and this might be overwriting the settings. Not sure though. And now, by the way, the cabin is fine also. No issues whatsoever. Okay, as for visibility, we can take on the landing lights already. It's way earlier than usual, but why not? Some magic clouds appeared. I tried Elevatex once, couldn't get to track my flight and continue with Volanta again. Yeah, see, the thing is, Elevatex, I mean, it's fairly new still. Elevatex is a lot more VRAM friendly than Volanta is. That's the reason why I changed. Also, I like the overlay a lot more from Elevatex than I like the one from Volanta. So yeah. You know what? I descend now with open descent. I go down with open descent. Down to 3000. Why I do that is so that I can turn on to the final earlier, so that gives us a quicker turnaround time. I'm not even sure if I managed to do it to get back. There is the airport. I'm not even sure if I managed to get back onto the approach controller in time. But well, we have an off block, like a block time currently from 46 minutes, so it will be a very close one. Yeah, the sim definitely, but the sky is still better in X-Plane. It's definitely. Like also the clouds look better in X-Plane, I think. So we captured the ILS, which is very good. And now start to activate the approach phase, and I use the speed brakes also to get the speed down. One thing I'm loving about X-Plane 12 is scenery. I have forgotten about it completely. Yeah, so the best thing about X-Plane is that almost every airport has a better standard scenery than an MSFS2024. Like almost everyone. Why does it go to standard? If I press B, that's weird. I get the speed now down to green dot speed. We're on the profile now, so the aircraft needs to descend now. I go also flaps 1. Flaps 1 here already. Speed brakes in. And now the FPS are down to 15 again. It's so weird. If I go here and then go back. That's so weird. Is it other side as well? Yeah, the other side as well. It's so weird. Ignitions on. That seems to be an IAE engine thing. I mean, still flying in default MSFS2024 isn't the worst, but I feel like MSFS2024 really encourages you to spend money towards scenery. Yep, that's, well, that's the, you know, the thing of MSFS, right? Microsoft. By the way, SPS now down again to 28. Please don't ask me why. No idea what's going on. We're still a lot higher than we should be. I blame it on the internet. No, it's definitely something else. Like, right now they're back up to 60, so there's something going on my computer which is changing, like, constantly. Asking for a friend, yeah. I have no idea, actually. I really have no idea. Okay, and we turn towards the final. A little bit unstable though. Okay, glide slope is coming up. Well, one thing I've learned is that I can never get a perfect smooth performance, it always changes. Yeah, so I have auto FPS, and I think maybe the issue is that at some point something is changing while auto FPS is trying to change as well. And this is, you know, getting confusion for the I don't know. Go ahead, cabin. Thank you very much. Take your seats, please. Oops. So I think basically in general something is interfering with auto FPS. I just don't know what it is. I have that on iRacing actually, suspecting I need to renew the thermal paste on GPU and CPU. Yeah, well, that I don't think that's a problem. That's a problem on my side. Again, like right now they're back down to 30, 24. And depending on where I go, they are back up again. And it's definitely not a cloud, it's not like... It must be something else, but I just don't know what it is. I have an idea though, but I don't know if this is actually the case. So go around altitude is... okay, 3000. Glide slope and localizer captured. Okay, and we're at 10 miles out. And now the frames are back to 74. And this is exactly what I don't understand. I didn't even touch my mouse, like for the last, I don't know, 1 minute or so. Nothing. Flaps 2. And 8 miles. Well, we can have the gear up a little bit longer. Get on. Lights on. King Shaka traffic, Springbok 571 on the 6 miles final ILS 06, King Shaka traffic. This afternoon, by the way, it was running smoothly from Geneva to where was I flying? Corfu. 2.5 hours, no issues whatsoever, nothing at all. Maybe it's also OBS. Didn't understand a word. I'm sorry. It looks like we're a little bit off to the left. Checked. Stable. That's so many turbulences here. By the way, I reset my turbulences from normal or medium or whatever it is to realistic. But this doesn't look realistic. We have wind with like 8 knots, 9 knots. I think that's a little bit too much. King Shaka traffic, Springbok 5712, 2.5 miles, final ILS 06. Okay, landing checklist, ICA memo, landing no blue, landing checklist complete. Autopilot disengage. It looks like we're off to the left, doesn't it? Oh, and we're getting up, like there's an updraft. It feels like it as well, Fibo. It feels like it as well.
400. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
5.
Ah.
Okay, perfect. So the 146 lining up runway 06 behind the Springbok.
Okay, and off the runway we are. King Shaka traffic, runway 06 is vacated.
King Shaka, Delta 116 off runway 06.
My goodness. Yeah, it looked challenging. It was actually, but I think it's like the turbulences were a little bit off there. Okay, okay, get in. Let's see, start the APU here. We need an alcohol test. 2 windsocks. I think we're not making I think we're not making it for the way back. So the thing is, I didn't record the landing. Well, maybe that's not too bad, considering what I was doing here, but okay, we can get rid of the weather radar. Or actually, we can select auto here as well. Yeah, but as I said, the turbulence, I mean, okay, maybe they're unrealistic, but okay, they were there, right? So I had to deal with it anyway, no matter if it was real or not. That's the problem. By the way, we're gonna take Alpha 7 as the arrival stand. Alpha 7. And no follow me. 2 minutes. I don't know if Springbok is doing single engine taxi in. We'll let the APU start and then we shut down engine number 2. Okay, the APU is now available. That's good. So shut down engine number 2. Yellow electric pump on. Alpha 9er, Alpha 8, Alpha 7 is the next one. Alpha 8 and then Alpha 7. Okay. Make it a little bit slower. Turn off the taxi lights. There is the marshal guy. Slow, make it slow, make it slow. Okay, here we are. Welcome to Durban King Shaka Airport. Okay, off, 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 off. And beacon lights off. There we go. Already back up to 1,700 channel points. Crazy. That's really that's easy, is it? I mean, maybe a little bit too easy. Very beautiful scenery. It's freeware. Very, very nice freeware scenery here of King Shaka Airport. You can see terminal is well modeled. I have no idea how it looks like in real life, but it's really, really nice. And you know, the approach is very nice as well, so it's really worth going. And if you have such a beautiful freeway scenery, that's always nice. Always nice to have. To just keep on coming every 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. So the thing is, because you have the, you know, subscription, you're getting it a lot faster than, you know, usually. And that's why, you know, they're already back up again. I think. Very beautiful. Okay, and as I said, I didn't record it. Didn't record the landing because I was planning on going back, but we need a little bit more than an hour to go back, and the CPT will be will be over by then, so that's why we're not going back. But anyhow, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for joining me on this very short flight today from Johannesburg down to Durban King Shaka Airport. I noted down that one of the next flights will be Helsinki to Prague, as requested by Fiba Piba. I should maybe raise it up to 10,000 points. Otherwise it's, you know, just getting too much, too fast. But anyhow, I'm really happy that you guys joined me today. Congratulations also Fiba Biba on getting the prediction as close as, well, you were the only person, but anyways, you won it. And I hope to see you guys next time. And until then, have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Bye bye.